Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a symphonic note, a quick cutscene that we have for our Vampire the Masquerade campaign Sanguine Arch here at Symphony Entertainment. These brief scenes are high impact, emotionally dense, and give you some additional insight on the characters and the kindred that are populating this world that we are collectively telling together. This particular symphonic note is called Family Dinner. Tiffany, very briefly introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and where people can find you.
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and you can find me at Color Cat Designs, where I have art and other things about. I'm on Facebook and every social media. I'm working on a website, so yay!
Yes.
Hopefully, that'll be out soon.
Oh, stunning. And Ernest, please, my love, tell us who you are and where people can find you.
Hello, I'm Ernest. You can find me on the internet at Hollow Invective. You can find me on Blue Sky or that other place. And you can find me just like this in your stream. So if you want me, come get me.
Oh, Ernest, there's such a reason why we're married. Holy shit. If you would like to contact Tiffany or Ernest and you're watching the YouTube video, definitely just scroll down. I'll have their contact information along with their website and their links where you can touch base with either of these incredible, incredible performers. Family dinner. Okay, family, let's talk about family dinner with you and your child or Moses. You have a particular way that you feed your children, correct?
Yes, 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 he does.
Let's talk about this as a family. Actually, I don't want to talk about it. I would like to experience it. How often do you feed your children?
So I feed my children once a month. I have to keep them hungry. They have to learn discipline. They have to learn control. But it isn't a fabulous reward system. Every person who is fed from is quite devout, and as they so you saw a bit of that in the scene prior. But as they wash their feet in a basin and place themselves upon the table as if they were themselves a meal, my children get to sit down, and each neck is dabbed with a bit of vampiric vitae, just a bit, a seasoning, if you will.
This is stunning. Okay, so once a month you call all of your child are in Columbus. How many actual children do you have in the Columbus domain right now? Two, three, four?
Uh, well, Ivy was supposed to be perfect number seven, but well, we all know how that's going. Um,
Damn.
Tiffany's face. Ah! You can still redeem yourself, Tiffany. There's still time, Ivy. You got this. Oh, okay. So you have seven. You have seven children.
I have seven. I have seven beautiful, wonderful, disappointing children,
This is stunning.
and and ever do they try to reach the heights of my grace, and ever do I spur them forward and onward. Uh, and as they sit at the table with seasoned necks to sup upon, we sit quietly and we meditate and we discuss the local politics, the
Mm.
news, very unvampiric things. It has a very 1950s family dinner kind of vibe to it,
Oh.
juxtaposed with these actual people sitting, being wrapped in the ecstasy of the kiss, uh, as the slight, almost frenzies happen at the table, as the vampiric vitae kind of washes over their lips mixed with the human blood. And this is all an exercise in discipline. You will hold yourself to a higher standard as we have this meal. You will discuss the day's goings on with me because I am father.
Tiffany, I just have to ask, and this isn't necessarily the dinner that follows the scene that we just had, because Lord knows what order I'm going to air them in. But I am just curious. When you, I'm going to come right back to you, but I just have to ask Ernest because I know he's not going to he's not going to disappoint me. Dinner is once a month. That's when family dinner is. Is
Yep.
it a certain date every month? Is it like every third Thursday? Is it every 28th of each month? Is it every full moon? When is
It it
dinner
is
called?
it is on the 28th, so that way we can still have it in February
Okay. So is it,
because my children disappoint me with the calendar that they use. But I will abide by it for their sake, of course.
you're a generous parent.
I am.
You
I
extend
am.
patience where necessary. So, Ivy, I'm just curious. We're just going back in time because at this point you've been at this for years. When the 28th arrives and you wake up, what's actually going through your mind when you know you have to go back and have family dinner? Is it something you look forward to? Is it something you spring from your haven or leave angels' arms delighted to go attend? Just when you walk into that chamber and dinner is set, how do you feel walking into it?
Um, I think, well, she has excitement because she's probably hungry at that point. Um, but I think also, it's always like a mixed bag because, as with many narcissists, what kind of mood is he in today? What am I going to talk about? What thing am I going to make him roll his eyes about?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and
Yeah.
then I have to look at everybody else that is willing to step on the neck of everybody else so that they look better.
Yeah.
Mm.
The once a month feeding is cycles actually very much on purpose because Moses knows you're feeding elsewhere, but who is going to snitch on who?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who comes to the table and isn't as hungry as they should be? Oh God, you're you're cannibalizing your children against each other. That's brilliant. That's horrifying. Okay. So excitement, some trepidation, trying to manage a narcissist is an entire thing. We're re-jumping in. You have a seat at the table. And Ernest, just to clarify, you said that these offerings, these humans that they're feeding from, were, you used a very particular word and I've lost it already. Did you say they
Supplicants. Supplicants.
supplicants? And you said that they were either prepared, their feet were washed, they were prepared. Do
They
these
prayed. They
they
pray before.
they
They
prayed
pray before.
before?
We don't pray for our meal because we are divorced from God due to our nature, but that does not mean our meal cannot pray on our behalf.
So the meal prays on your behalf. Is this a one and done feeding?
Oh no, no, they go back. If you drain your vessel, I might have words for you.
Because that's not executing proper discipline. You
Yes.
couldn't manage your hunger or your frenzy if you drained one of these delicious meals.
It's also think of the sorrow you're inflicting on this family I've put together for you.
Oh God. Hey Tiffany,
They're
quick question. How are holidays different? You know they are.
how are
Oh.
holidays different?
Yeah, how how's the Thanksgiving one or the Christmas dinner? Because I know those are special somehow.
um, I think it depends on how the rest of the year went, how many orders we got that we
Mm.
executed, literally or not.
Yep.
I think it depends on, I think, yeah, a lot of it depends. And, I think Thanksgiving sometimes turns into a brawl amongst the children sometimes.
Holidays are stressful for everyone, kindred included.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. He has to be so disappointed when the children fight at the table. Family time is sacred.
It is reprehensible what you all do to this family.
Oh God. I have never loved an NPC that I want to die more in this moment than Ernest. Oh God. Oh.
Well, you called me.
Yeah, I did. And baby, I'm going to call you many, many more times because this ride was worth every single moment. Tiffany, I am going to tee this up for you. And then you and I are going to close this particular scene out. We're a little bit over time. And for that, I apologize.
You're fine.
Holidays hit different. Thanksgiving tends to be a brawl. But the holidays tend to bring out the best and the worst in most families. There's one particular meal, one particular family dinner that you'll never forget, and it's the Valentine's Day family dinner. You're not hungry, of course, because per your sire's instructions, you did get as close as you possibly could to Angel. After you met him at the abandoned baseball park, after you closed any distance between you and your clan watched, they barked at you as you took everything from someone that you swore to love. Your sire hosted dinner.
Of
Valentine's Day
course he
time.
did.
That's a wonderful time to host a meal.
The amount of praise you get on Valentine's Day is effusive. It, the amount is thick and overflowing. The amount of praise you get for your good deeds.
You're sitting at a table surrounded by your siblings and your sire who are praising you for your good deeds. There are several psalms going through the back of your mind, your own voice chanting that goddamn prayer. The one scream that Angel afforded himself once he realized what was happening. And this sincere praise of your six siblings and your sire around you as they eat and they toast and they gorge themselves on a meal before them. Tiffany, take this recording out.
She probably looks like when she walked in, probably looks like someone, like a lady that had been crying profusely and had wiped her face and thinks she looks better but doesn't. Like, you can still tell.
Yeah.
And she is going to do everything, use like every ounce of willpower she has to look like she has pride. Like, you can't cut me down. She has, she is in this moment deciding she is shutting down all of it. She's not going to be
Yeah.
sad. She's not going to be mad. She's not going to be angry. She's going to survive. And the only thing she had left is gone.
Ugh.
And so she will be stone faced and just sitting there watching everybody. And then when Moses speaks to her and gives her praise, she will afford him a smile and a thank you, nod, and everything she's supposed to do and be, but inside she's completely numb.
Last question for you, Ivy. And then we're going to close out this Valentine's Day dinner. What did Angel taste like?
Uh Probably clove and cinnamon and love, which is like rose water and what you would imagine a blue sea tastes like, all mixed together.
And that, friends of the symphony, is where this symphonic note ends for tonight. Thank you for watching.